Old Sycamore, and then we'll save it when we're at Old Sycamore, just in case something bad happens. Oh, cutscene right this time.
Greetings.
Guesting Caress, the former captain of Jamandi Aldori's personal guards, nods to you, as though you've seen each other in Restov only yesterday. He limps noticeably, and his clothes are stained with blood, and looks every bit as grim and focused as when you first met. But this time, you also sense a hint of excitement in his eyes.
I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I have conducted at Lady Jamandi's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy. That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Iravetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway,
Kinda knew
Lady
that.
Jamandi sends her apologies.
Is that like no money or nothing?
We almost had Tartuccio cornered when this damned mist fell. First we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. My people can barely stand, so I would be grateful if you would help us capture this Tartuccio. He must be somewhere nearby. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. The Sword Lords will remember this favor.
How did Tartuccio manage to fool you, mate?
That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamandi is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamandi immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure.
Nasty grin, yep. What can Pataxian spies hope to find in the stolen lands?
Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time King Iravetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man.
Probably. Gares is the name of the noble's house in Brevoy, is it not? You're a noble then?
Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Gares are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Gares, but he's my father no longer.
Well, that's fun for the worst, eh?
In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Care to tell me why you were exiled? You've asked me a favour. I say you owe me an explanation.
Fair enough. For a Gares, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else, and I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya.
That happens all the
So I
time.
decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow.
Damn right.
My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya, her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love.
Oh, you got screwed big time.
Don't imagine that I ask for pity. Everyone gets what they deserve.
Don't think I need to do anything here. Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. I would know more of House Grace and your homeland.
Well then, ask away.
Tell me of the lands you grew up in.
House Garess owns a number of valleys and gorges in the Galushkin Mountains. The landscape makes these places easily defensible, and they're rich in ores and everything else the depths of the earth have to offer. It is a place of rare beauty. When I moved to Restov, I couldn't get used to it for a long time. There was nothing but sky between the roofs. No mountain peaks anywhere in sight.
What a shame. Tell me of House.
It is an old and renowned family, one of the most influential in Brevoy.
Influential.
A long time ago, the Garess house entered a pact with the dwarven clan of Golka. This proved to be of great benefit to both parties, and they've supplied the ore for our forges ever since. Lord Howland even took the son of the dwarven leader as his ward. Who would have known where this would lead?
Who would have known? Well, exactly, you know.
The same winter that Brevoy lost the Rogarvia dynasty, Howland's only natural son, Bren, went missing in the mountains. Thus, Toval Golka, the Lord's dwarven ward, became heir to House Garess. The lad has it tough, though. Too many believed Howland should have chosen someone of his own blood to be the heir. I would imagine my own father had similar plans for me, but we all know how that went.
Yep.
As you wish.
Alright. See you later, big man. Deliver Tartuccio to Keston, dead or alive. Okay, okay. Cowardly, traitorous sons of a pike. Return the relic. Cupboard, turn, relic. Silly kobold. Go look your relic, your dungeon. Look under bed, under table. Silly kobold had no bed and no table. Search your eggs. You lose relic and blame mates. Accuse queen. Lies. Chief Soothscale, not silly. The kobold leader shakes his weapon as an insult. Lies. Chief Scale. The kobold crier diligently copies the words and gestures of the chief. Swinging his weapon, it seems both groups are but a breath away from battle. Such hubris is such small and simple creatures. But are our own monarchs any better? Probably not. So warlike, yeah. It's, blah 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 blah. Or can I just kill them? Okay, what's going on here? A little mite jumps in place. Stranger, you see, yes? Silly kobold attack mite. Insulters. Our magnificent queen. Lies, mite thief. Steal relic from kobold. Revenge. Help us, stranger. Okie dokie. Requires neutral. Kobold, tell me more about what happened. Aye, chief. I name Soothscale. Kobold and might live here long. Live peace. But thou might thief. Steal or relic. Thief. Tell relic. Echoes the crier enthusiastically. How do you know the relic was stolen by the mites? Mike Tricksky. What Chief Soothscale is more tricksy. I call. New shaman come. Shaman Tartuk know who stole relic. Tartuk good. Tartuk oot. What is this relic? Relic key. Go hall, take relic. Enter sacred hall. Did you really attack? Revenge. Might covered. Cobalt come. Might run. We come. Take them relic. Go. I think my word, that's complicated here, yeah. And where is the shaman? Shaman was dungeon. Did not enter sacred hall. Might collapse our entrance. Kobold wrath might. Tartuk is not a real kobold. He deceived you. Oh, that's true, eh? Tartuk is Tartuccio. Is he not? Soothscale not stupid. He no real kobold. He puffs up his chest, rejecting the insult. Okay. Mites. Yep, here we go. A small mite. Oh, look at that. He knows he respects me, you know. I sense skill of Fagic. Here, our magnificent warrior queen Bada. He points at his large companion, adored with the hide of a wolf. Queen defeats scary wolf battle. Vanquished 100 enemies. Charmed hundreds hearts. Queen Bada, allow you speak her. May sit, we understand. Okay, he says generously. Legs tremble when he sees such beauty. I'm sure they do. My queen, why did you fight the kobolds? The Night Queen shakes her head sadly. We live here long, kobolds and mice. We live peace, friends, trade. Together hunt good shaggy animal. Got it? Sweet. Long ago, Chief Kobold and our king made good alliance. 2 branch old sycamore we take. Charm and give each to other. This be relic. Kobold have one? Might have one. Not long ago, kobold come. Yell we thief. Take our relic, silly kobold. Stupid kobold. Stupid. Why do you need a relic? 2, not 1. 2. So it's a key. Give interest to Sacred Hall. There, under old sycamore. 1 key for kobold and 1 key for might. Each can go hall. All fair. Oh, that's true. Why did the kobolds think the relic was stolen? Kobold chief, silly, ugly, old. Send Shell and the other mites giggle at the words. He lost last mind. Listen, new shaman Tartuccio. Shaman not so ugly. Bada smacks her lips in approval, but angry, tricks gay. Say wicked might. I catch him, I make crown from his scale. Pretty crown, purple. Okay, purple scaled shaman is now. He prowl dungeon near our house. We see him once, but no catch. Want to find shaman? Look underground. Okay. Let's see what my companions have to say. Why support Ireland? Do you think they'll even listen to us? Let us battle these little ones, both groups, and be done with it. It's up to you, but we should remember that living among such creatures could be dangerous. The kobolds and mites are aggressive, poorly organised and unreliable. It's better to exile them, or not interfere. At least we've entangled in their unworthy deeds. Well. So what I've been told is generally, if you want good loot, go with the mites. If you don't want the good loot, go for the kobolds. And obviously if you want to be neutral, be neutral. I'm going to side with the mites because I want all the loot we can get. Because we're not in the best place at the moment. So I'm going to side with the mites and Queen Bada. Interfere in a war you have no stake in. I hope you know what you're doing. Of course I do. Sweet. Stranger, go my cave chamber, talk. Kobold, be afraid. Insult, blood, wash out.
Tear them apart.
Only battle, do they?
No fear. They go down. Repent.
Go on now.
Let the attack commence!
Serves you right.
Yeah, come
May I
on.
suggest another way to use this spell?
Well, that's the plan. Nope. 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 You can do this. Nope. There we go. Right, this might be a bit trickier because they're in that. Have to go around.
They go down.
Your rod is low.
Oh, do you heal there? Is he on the ground again? He's on the ground again. All right. Got there, folks. We got there. Well, just simple mobs. Simple mobs, you know. And then we're going to wait like 20 minutes for all this stuff to disappear. Alright. One for the best. One for the worst.
Let us strike as one.
So I've got
Do not falter. Let me Gorum!
shit, what the fuck was that? That's more like it, lass. More like it, that's more like what I like to see. Actual damage. Actual
Ah!
Yeah, per usual, yep.
Repent.
That. And
Tear them apart!
No fear.
what, lads? It'll work. An oversized knight approaches you. He raises his bald blue head with dignity, and his neck is decorated with tadlocks and a wolf's fang pendant. To his right walks a kobold, also swelling with conceit. Welcome, Tiso. Here no war, no one attack. Only maybe fat wolf lord. You want to chew us, we more sly. You kill more. You kill him. Big reward, so whoever kills a wolf, I'm guessing. Lord. What do you say about wolves? You're a long tree lag pack wolf, big angry, tell might and kobold bad thing. Well, we maybe kill him easy, but war takes hunters away. Okay, I guess I've got no choice then. Okay, I will kill the wolf leader. The leader of the hunters nods at you solemnly. Who are you? Peaceful might and kobolds. Peaceful mites and kobolds, you know. Hunting together was easy. Many mites, many kobolds hunting together. See now, see, why can they be like that? Symbiotes, you know. We're all evil. We're all nice. Why are you not fighting each other? But he just kind of says it, you know. War bad, puddles blood, scream loud, mite and kobold dead. Cold. Why fight? Dangerous, hairy wolf around. The mite shakes his head helplessly. Wise words. I think many people, not just mites and kobolds, could learn something from these creatures, certainly. Ah, Mary. A Mary up to her old tricks, eh? After a short pause, the mite pats his neighbour on the back. But we no fool. Go and be friend. No want war, but Miss Queen Bada. Big beauty. Okay, happy days. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Crumpled Letter. Right. My dear Kenneth Palmer, with your desire to pursue a new archaeological mission in mind, I spent a few hours in my library today and identified a location worthy of your research. In the northeastern parts of River Kingdom lies a region called the Stolen Lands. Many antiquities can be found in such place. No doubt an inquisitive researcher would be able to find old coins, significant culture remnants, and even pieces of artifacts that might be restored. Naturally, you shall require the services of a specialist to evaluate your findings during your travels. I have no doubt of your ability to recruit such a specialist once you arrive in the Stolen Lands. Such contacts can typically be made in large cities or settlements. You would not want to return journey encumbered with items of scant value or interest. After all, before you set out, it is my obligation to warn you that this place is untamed and can be perilous. Watch not only for bandits and monsters, but also impassable swamps and dangerous open plains. Should you decide to visit the Stolen Lands, I strongly urge you, Kenneth, to hire a professional guide, and better yet, guards. It is wise to take precautions. I should appreciate it greatly if you return with a few amusing curiosities to me as a token of our friendship. Agnes Beregen. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that, I will.
If I have to. Let us strike as one.
Die!
Oh. And then you do like a giant sneak attack and just obliterate it. Okay. Where the fun begins.
You've made your choice. Ha! Your life ebbs low.
Hoping to get that with you. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. A little bit better.
Do not falter.
Yeah, I need to stick that on there because I guess that can come handy. Yep. Just everybody falls on the grease. Yeah. Alright. Don't move. Oh, no, it fell over again. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, but it's hilarious at the same time. It's just you got a level. So I'm happy with that. Yeah. Oh,
Your life ebbs low.
really still alive?
Tear them apart.
Oh, I saw. Alright.
Fight to be proud of.
Heal yourself again.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
So get rid of that.
Serves you right.
Let the attack commence!
You heal yourself. You really should need to heal yourself. It's not the greatest. They're all dead though. They're all dead. They're all dead. That's all that matters. But my word, that took a while.
Onwards! Yes. Ah!
Oh, sure, wow.
May I see your entrails, please?
Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Trying to save it really. Alright, rest it is. Oh, we've got levels. Level 3.
I crave for adventure.
not falter.
Do that, yeah, and you do that. Alright.
Last.
Come on now, man. Jesus. Okay. A regular Bob. Finally. Jeez. And they're just regular mobs, you know. How much healing stuff did I have to go through? Oh yeah, see. Cobalt lying in the middle of the patch calls out to you. Judging by the sorry state of his scales, he is the eldest of the group. His red eyes squint from the light and his throat struggles to form words. Our patch, our celestial radishes. Yuck, radishes. We grew them back in our village. One day, while I was reading a book, my pa grabbed it from me and threw it into fire. Then he made me go pick radishes. It was autumn, and the ground was wet and cold, and there were worms everywhere. Ugh, filthy roots. The oldest Cobalt lifts his head in the ground and tries to focus his eyes on you. Yeah, I don't need all of them. Good deal. What are you doing here? Chew the radishes, search for secret truth. Small is big. The kobolds who are lying nearby answer with a devout murmur. At least those who aren't sleeping. A little philosophers, aren't they? Wouldn't expect that. Wouldn't expect. Why don't you join the war against them? Right, silly. But soul scale also. There are more important things to life. The kobold punctures his word with a burp and the others hiss in approval. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so lab journal. I went into the woods, found many roots, pine cones, flowers, and a dead squirrel. Scant little I can make of that. I must consider where I might gain rarer ingredients for my experiment. Some damnable raccoons got into the hut while I was exploring the woods. Broke all the glassware. The only things left are 10 flat-bottomed glass tubes, 5 round-bottomed flasks, and a couple porcelain mortars, 3 pestles, and precious spiral. A good thing all the pots are still here. So many good chemicals wasted. Shame. Need to lock everything up in the closet. Trying to finish the experiment today, the one I started at the lab. Used the lead powder from the master's box. At the crystallization stage, the liquid formed, changed colour, and formed a deposit. Another unsuccessful experiment, and all but exhausted my supply of the essential materials. Caught a raccoon with a snare trap, didn't get the bastards to the hut in time. Perhaps I should ask some hunters for help in catching experimental subjects, but I must save money, and besides, I see how these bumpkins scowl at me as if I've grown horns. Grown horns, eh? Third attempt at the crystallization experiment broke the last round bottom flask. I recall my tutors calling me ham-handed and making me clean up. Perhaps he was right, but he did teach me much, despite everything. But why didn't he wish me to deploy develop my abilities. Didn't he want me to learn anything beyond the basic potion recipes? Kept saying I wasn't ready, but in truth he feared the student surpassing the teacher. And for good reason. I shall prove this process works. I'll prove it to everyone. Today an old lady came from the nearby village, asking me to make her goats yield more milk. I had to help. I am in desperate need of money. Oh, why must I spend my time so? Boring, boring, boring. Several pages remain empty, then the writing continues. Observation day 1. I finally got a chance I can't miss. I found a dying elf in the woods. She was barely breathing and ants were swarming all over her. Who is she? What happened to her? It matters not. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. With great effort, I managed to drag her to the hut, remove her clothes, and hid her behind the bags in the corner. Enough wasting my talents on trifles, it's time for action. Use the larger glass tube for the master's box, the one with the warning. In case of contact with skin, wash off immediately. Ha! A doddering parrot with all the standard warnings. I spread it evenly over her body and began my observation. Day 3. The subject has survived. Had to tie her up and gag her. The moaning could attract unwanted attention. Her skin is changing, but it's hard to determine the precise character of these changes. The earlier stages of festering, perhaps. The treated areas do smell faintly. The changes continue, faster and faster. The epidermis has festered away. The joints are grown swollen, tough and callous, and the subject has a fever. Over the last few days, the subject's leg became covered with mildew and moss. Her fingers and toes grew long and crooked, as though she would grow into the ground. I shall move the subject outside. The experiment now demands sunlight. 13. The body changes are so significant. It's impossible to recall the creature's original appearance. On the way it looks now, and seething growths cover the whole body surface. Every day I find new kinds of moss, mildew, grass and other plants. The subject attempted to move, had to immobilize her. I try to make contact, but she utters inarticulate sounds, like to howling. Might intelligence be restored at a further stage of regeneration? Day 18. The subject has grown larger, several times. She is now strangely quiet these last 3 days. I'm beginning to worry. In the end, I've become attached to her. She will make me famous. My living experiment shows all signs of obedience. She is much like a little tree, a magnificent walking tree. She is already 8 feet tall, and the child keeps growing. I wish to give her space, more fresh air and sunlight. I suspect we shall need some fertilizer. For now, I only walk her around the woods on a leash. This is the greatest achievement of my career. Soon we'll be ready for a journey to Absalom, and there I will present my masterpiece. I must think of a name of my girl. Well, I'm going to say it's this thing, right?